When I used to hear the word rejection, I would associate it with all things negative. To me, rejection was supposed to be painful, and so it was only fair to feel sadness when things didn't go my way or move on my own time. Come to think of it, whenever I face rejection in my love life, career, or just relationships in general, I couldn't understand it, how one could give 100% or what to them is their best, but still face rejection. It's only now that I'm able to say used to because I can actually understand and appreciate rejection for what it's worth. But it took being told no, or I don't want you a couple of times to truly understand that rejection has nothing to do with you being inadequate, but simply whatever it is that you desire or seek, it's just not meant for you. I'm Izabel Liwo, alive and living 360 starts in 10 seconds. If you've been rejected and it's got you feeling hopeless or crushed, you've come to the right place. Rejection isn't always bad news or a symbol of your failure, nor is it because you don't measure up. Yes, it hurts right now. Perhaps your ego's bruised or you're feeling betrayed, maybe even questioning your worth or whatnot. Let's get to the root of what's really happening here so you can gain something out of this ugly feeling called rejection. Sometimes it's about timing or other reasons that have absolutely nothing to do with you or your abilities. Regardless, losing something you desire or not being able to clinch something you wish to make yours doesn't automatically label you as a loser. One key point out of many I plan to make here is, at times if you never experience what it's like to lose, how can you truly value the wins? I'm going to be honest with you, every now and then, just for a split second or so, I still find it hard to face rejection myself. Well, because let's face it, when we want something badly enough and we are denied access, we always receive it, rejection, like it's something new. It's just that same old rejection disguised in a different mask. Some of you may be familiar with the idea that life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you handle it. I stand by that. Simply because how you respond to rejection is entirely in your hands. How you react to the negative circumstances in your life is a choice. You can wallow in it, or you can choose to transform it into something beneficial or positive for you. When you realize there are blessings in rejection, that's when things start turning around for you, and for the better. Rejection is a revelation of the simple fact that the best is yet to come, and better is on its way. I've said this to you before, your blessings will be yours when the timing is right and you are indeed ready to receive it. In the meantime, while you go through this process, you are developing thicker skin. And believe it or not, the rejecter is saving you from the highly possible disappointment that comes after that yes you were looking for. Because from a distance, it seemed like everything you wanted, but was really a door with bad luck behind it. For example, finally getting that significant other that you wanted, but later finding out that they just wanted to use you for your money, body, whatever it is, until of course they move on to something else. What I'm saying is, it's time to view rejection in a more positive light. Start looking at it as a win-win, folks. In most cases, what often feels like rejection is God's protection. I've learned that when things didn't go my way, it was because that plan I sought for myself was about to interrupt my greatness. You see, and He doesn't let that happen. If I'm 50-50 on this, meaning there's a chance that I could be incorrect, at the very least, that should be your attitude towards disappointment. When you do this, a snapback is only inevitable. Trust me, it boils down to trust. Trust in your fate and actively use your setbacks as comebacks. Rejection in some ways reroutes you onto something better. When you have a fear of rejection, you live life afraid, never able to try hard enough, barely able to trust again, unwilling to experience new things, or even be daring enough to witness your own potential. You cannot be afraid to give your dreams a real chance, nor can you not be prepared to experience a less desirable outcome. You have to be realistic in all of this. Without bravery, you're rejecting yourself day in and day out. Still love yourself enough to get through rejection unbroken. Believe in your dreams enough to not give up just because one door shuts. Never give up. It's what I tell myself every day, and you know what? You should too.